Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Fall River David Meade Show. I'm your host, David Meade, for today. I guess, I wasn't supposed to do a show yesterday, but I ended up doing it today because this is a special show that's coming from the Fall River Police Department. Police Department. I just wanted to actually read this out because it's all over Facebook, and matter of fact, I just posted it myself twice. Two identified suspects with the picture below attacked a victim on Anwan Street last Friday afternoon, March 3rd, 2023. So these suspects are still wanted in connection with that with that robbery when they beat this guy down to the ground and robbed his money. So these guys are still wanted. If anybody identifies the suspects, picture below. Is to ask. It was at 2 p.m. If anybody recognizes these two males in the video, to please contact the MAJOR CRIAME Division at 508-324-2796 because these people are wanted for in connection of that of that robbery. That happened right across the street from the Academy building there, right down on Anwan Street, next to the little park where you sit down. So I try to show the suspect these two, but these guys are like, one's got his face down, he has a gray hood on. He's got his pants to his knees. He's got the guys down on the ground. But these, if anybody has any information on them two suspects, please to call the MAJOR CRIAME Division at that number 508-324-2796. These guys are wanted in that they're connected to that crime. And we want to bring these individuals to justice. You know what I'm saying? So and make them hold accountable for what they did. So now again, and I ask myself this, okay? These questions every single day. And the mayor of the city of Fall River, Mayor Paul Coogan, thinks, okay, well, there's nothing going on in the city. So now why these people, this information, why is these people wanted in connection of these, these heinous crimes that they do to people that, can't really defend themselves, and they walk alone. So I urge the public to, walk with somebody. Walk with walk with three people, down the street because these individuals are still at large, and you never know. So if anybody has any information on these suspects, we need to bring these people to justice and hold them accountable for what they did to this individual person. That's laying on the ground right now. But I'm urging the public, to not walk alone. Walk with somebody down the street, whether your brother, or walk with three people, because until these individuals are apprehended by the Fall River Police Department. This happened at 2 p.m. in 2 p.m. in the afternoon. That was last Friday. So these people are still at large, and we want to bring these people to justice, and and make them pay for their crime that they actually committed. So, but again, walk with about walk with 2 or 3 people. Don't walk alone downtown by yourself or anywhere, because these individuals will, you never know when they are going to pop up. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful on what you're doing, because these individuals are dangerous. You never know if they have a gun or a knife. But even if you're walking down the street with 3 or 4, maybe 5 people, if you see these individuals, please contact the Major Crimes Division, the police department, at the 508-324-2796. These individuals are dangerous. You don't know if they're carrying a weapon, maybe a knife, any type of weapon on them. So do not approach these suspects, and just recognize their face, or their clothing, or maybe their hair, or something, because they're about to make a mistake somewhere, somehow, where that these people are going to these suspects are going to be apprehended and put in jail, and pay for their crimes that they do. These are young adults. They're not older guys. I say the guy in the picture, I'm looking at it right now. I say the guy in the picture, about 20, 21. He's about five. He's about. Let me see. Let me pull up the picture here a little bit. Let me see here. Let me pull up the picture. He's about um, 5'6" or something. Built maybe 130 pounds maybe, or something. He's wearing a gray sweater. They usually wear gray sweaters. They may not be wearing those color sweaters anymore, and they're wearing face coverings. And then the other guy too is probably about maybe 130 pounds, maybe 140, 250, somewhere around that. Wearing black pants. He's got a hoodie on, dark hoodie. And the jacket looks a little bit colory and funny, so I can't really tell on that situation. So, but please though, just make sure that you're walking with 3 or 4 people down the street. If you're headed downtown in that area, around there, so that's where the incident happened. So please be careful. Walk with 3 or 4 people. If you see them, if they approach you, just one of you contact police. The number is there, 508-324-2796, and you can call 911 at your best, and so that way we can apprehend these suspects, because they're wanted, in connection with these, they're wanted in connection with these stabbing, with the not the stabbing, but with the knocking the guy down, the other guy kicking him, and they're both kicking him, and but just be careful out there, and and just call police and do what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? And don't approach them. Because they are very dangerous. You never know what they have on them. They could have a knife. They could have any kind of weapon. So that's how these people are. I mean, these are young adults. I can see by the by even looking at them. They're young adults, and 20, 21, 22, 23 years old. Or so. So but just be careful of what you do out there, and don't walk alone. Walk with 3 or 4. Walk with 3 or 4 people. You know what I mean? 4 will be the maximum, because because usually people like this, they don't bother you. They won't bother you unless you're walking with a whole bunch, because they know that they're outnumbered. So, but just be careful anyway. And if you see these suspects, just please call either 911 or just call the number, because these guys are dangerous, and they won't stop to nothing as to kick you to the ground and rob you and everything. So they usually pick on elderly, the vulnerable out there in the street, people that cannot really defend themselves, and I call these guys cowards. You know what I'm saying? So because they pick on the ones that can't really defend themselves. So, but just watch out. Just watch out and walk with three or four, but just walk with four or five, maybe extra. You know what I'm saying? So that way, you would have basically enough people to to help out and everything in a situation like that. So with that being said, just be safe. Just be safe, and that's it. So I just want to alert the public because these individuals are not they're not caught yet. They're wanted any information needed, and in connection with these crimes, in our city of Fall River. So again, the mayor of the city of Fall River thinks that this is a safe city, and it's not. Okay, it's not a safe city. I think Mayor Paul Coogan is delusional sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's not a safe city, and police department's been cut down. Mid-size. We used to have 250 police officers in the city of Fall River, and I remember one day Bob Carrere, one time, when he was mayor, but God bless his soul, he passed away. May his family be in peace with that. And I remember he cut the police department and the fire department, but we do need we do need we do need to staff our police department. Because these are violent crimes that are happening here. These are violent crimes that happen here in the city of Fall River, and it seems to be that Mayor Paul Coogan does not really care, about what goes on in the city. He cares about, giving people raises, giving his staff raises, and using the rainy day funds, and then cutting staff and everything and all this other stuff. Taking money out of the Fall River FRPD funds and everything, and we do need the staff. And again, and we talk about this quite a lot because we used to have a public safety subcommittee and in the city council. We don't have the subcommittee anymore because Mayor Paul Coogan delinquished that. He took that away from the city council and everything. And and we do need to get that actually back. We do need to get that back. So and it is because we have a public safety issue here in the city of Fall River. We do, and Mayor Paul Coogan again, he thinks that we don't, and we do, because he goes home at 5:30, 6 o'clock at night, back to his house, to his warm bed. You know what I'm saying? And and he doesn't ride around the city at nighttime to see what goes on in the city. So that's then and he doesn't see it. You know what I'm saying? So. He won't, and again, he will not be getting elected again in the mayor's office no more, because we got a couple of candidates that's running for mayor. We got Sam Sutter, former mayor, former DA, running for mayor again, and he's all for affordable housing, and that's what we like. We want affordable housing, and you got Jordan Sylvia too running for mayor, but we all have Sam Sutter running for mayor in the city of Fall River, and he's all for affordable housing, and that's what we basically need is the affordable housing, because again, I mean, we talk about this all the time. We also talk about we have a homeless crisis going on, and we also have a opioid crisis going on, and Mayor Paul Coogan is too busy, giving his staff raises. He gives his staff a raise, but when the school department asks for a raise, he tells them no. So favors here, you know what I'm saying, and favors here. It's kind of ridiculous. So we need to hold Mayor Paul Coogan accountable for his actions of the things that he does, and the promises the promise that he things that he promised, and the things that when he promised something, and the things that he promised that he was going to do but never delivered them. So Mayor Paul Coogan, I mean, it's he has to go, so we're gonna elect another mayor of the city of Fall River, Sam Sutter or Jordan Sylvia, but I never asked Jordan Sylvia if he was for affordable housing, but I may ask him that question, and see what his answer is to that. But former Mayor DA Sam Sutter is is for affordable housing, and so he is for affordable housing. So I mean, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be talking back in these candidates. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be looking at what they have to say and back them. And also you have Colin Dias running for school committee, and he is running for school committee. So I like to hear what he has to say, and otherwise, what I'm saying. So Colin Dias, very very intelligent young man. What I'm saying, college educated, wants to be somebody. So Colin Dias running for school committee in the city of Fall River too as well. But there be many more people running for public office in the city. I will not be one of them. So please don't include me. I will not be running for any public office. I won't be running for city council here in the city of Fall River anytime soon. I just want to report, and question some of these candidates that are running this year. So that's what I want to do, and that's my destiny. To be a reporter, and talk about stuff like politics and stuff, that goes on here in the city of Fall River. But I also want to bring myself to. I also want to bring to attention, and I forgot to do it a few weeks ago. I have a video here. I do from Fall River, Cheyenne. We have people out there in the city of Fall River collecting money. This is a video right here. I don't want to play it, but I mean, this is a video right here of the people that are scamming and collecting money, off these off the people. You know what I'm saying? So It's yeah, it's right here. So these are the people that are actually really doing this. You know what I'm saying? And it's really disgusting. You know what I'm saying? So it is. I don't want to right here. So these are the people that are really doing this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Collecting money, and scamming, and and it's disgusting. It's a shame, and we actually really want to, shame these people. You know what I'm saying, and and let them know that this is disgusting. Okay, they cannot do any of this. So, that was just a little clip. I didn't want to, put the people on there. So this is the Fall River. This is Plymouth Avenue. So that is the Plymouth Avenue area where the people was taking this video. So that's what that was. So that was the Plymouth Avenue area. You know what I'm saying? And where that these where these individuals was collecting these money. You can see the guy in the vest. You know what I'm saying? So and you can actually look it up on. Let me see here, Fall River. Let me see here, Shannon SHANNONFERNANDS. You can look up page. It's right there, and it's right there. You can look it up, and you can see it. I mean, these people are totally disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Collecting money, uh, you know, collecting money like this from saying that the kids hurt in the hospital and everything else and stuff. These are scammers right here, and this is what these people do. If you see any of these people out there holding a sign with a little boy on it, please don't approach them. Just keep going. Yeah, just keep going. There's the face right there. So, there's the face, and that's it. I want to show you the face. I want to make sure you guys, get the actual face. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's you got the other guy across the street. He's just as bad, and then you get this one over here. Yeah, he's coming around. You can probably see the face a little bit. So, all right. So you can go to that page, SHANNONFERNADS, and find this on there. So, because these people are scumbags. Okay, they go out there, they scam, and they scam people and everything. And again, Mayor Paul Coogan thinks that all this stuff is okay to do. So, and which is not. So I mean, it's not okay to do anything like this. So it's pretty sad. You know what I'm saying? It is. It is sad. And that building collapse in Brooklyn, New York City. I wanted to also talk about that too. In Brooklyn, there was a bit a collapse. It's on Twitter. It was shared to me for me to actually talk about it, and appears to me that the New York City Brooklyn Fire Department is there. New York City Police is at the scene, and yeah, I mean so it seems to be that they're okay. I mean I haven't heard any no more news about it. So and it was a breaking news. And the building has collapsed in New York City within reports of multiple people trapped. Well, multiple people was trapped under rubble. So I am on the scene, and there is a massive police rescue and response at all 50 emergency vehicles and more info. So at the scene. So that was in Manhattan, New York. and there is a couple of pictures here that maybe you wanna. I don't know if I could do this. I mean, yeah, it's New York City. There's pictures. See if I can. I mean, there is pictures. From the top. Three victims were rescued. One suffered from life-threatening injuries, and others suffered for serious injuries, and the third suffered a minor injury. So I mean, some suffered from different kind of injuries. So I mean, so that is the report for that, and the that was the report for that. So I also want to talk about something else here. So these are the same people. So these are the same people right here. These are the same right here. These are the same people right there. So the same people that are collecting money. So they're the same. It's a shame that all this is happening. You know what I'm saying, all at once. And Mayor Paul Coogan thinks that it's okay to to let this go on. So he thinks it's okay, and and it's not okay. You know what I'm saying? And we have a public safety problem. We have a homeless problem. We have opiate problems in this city, and this mayor he's trying to ignore half of the stuff that's going on here in the city of Fall River, and he needs to be held accountable for his actions. You know what I'm saying? As much as I've known him since he was the principal, but I never knew that he was actually like this. You know what I'm saying? To avoid these kind of public safety issues that are really going on here in the city of Fall River. It's not good. So I mean, but we have to be you have to be sometimes be vigilant and look out for these individuals that hit and kick this guy down to the ground the way they did. You know what I'm saying? They're terrible. So again, please do not walk alone. Walk with 3, 4, 5 people, and so that way you're not so that way that way these people, because these people are brutal, and if they see you walking by yourself, they will actually jump you. So I mean, we have a train, breaking news in Norfolk South train derailed in Chelmsford County, Alabama. Cars, look at this, all flipping over and everything else and stuff. Look at that. That's awful. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame. It is. You can see the video clearly. That people are taking. So he derailed. I mean, and it's derailed. So I just want to show you that. Massachusetts claiming property division has returned over $735 million in the last 5 years alone. Wow, cool. Oh, Mexican cartels apologized for the kidnapping of an American. Turns over 5 men and claim. Yeah, well, that's good. Mexican cartels apologize. Oh, awesome. Well, thank you for apologizing. And Mexican cartels, they apologize for kidnapping of an American. Turned over 5 men and claim we're responsible. So, all right. They claim that they were responsible, and that's good. I mean, awesome. Right there, they claim that they're responsible. MCO Futures from Alabama is Safe Institute director captured after 15 years. Wow. After 15 years, he was captured. Awesome. I mean, nice guy. After 15 years on the run. So you ain't going to tell me these people didn't see this scam riding down Robeson with Robeson Street with a ladder on his shoulder, uh, coming on coming on people. Hopefully, someone called the police and his that the ladder did not belong to him. He wasn't going to check this. Gotta probably went right to the pawn shop with it. Yeah, no, you mean to tell me nobody saw this guy coming down Robeson Street in Fall River and passing Dunkin' Donuts? And yeah, you didn't see that? Are you kidding me? Guy riding down the street with a ladder in his hand. You didn't see that? Awesome, cool. Yeah, so that's weird things happen here in the city of Fall River. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's why I try to tell people to keep their eyes open and just watch out for uh, you know. Um, so that's why I try to tell I mean, people gotta just keep your eyes open on some things. And jury duty saved my life. A woman who collapsed as a Harbor County courthouse. Yeah, she did. Yeah, people just, Alex Murphy filed an appeal for murder of his wife and young son. Check this comment out. Yeah, well, you know what, buddy? I mean, the thing is, man, you were found guilty, and you belong in jail, pal. You know what I'm saying? So, so again, my show is a America First Republican. So yes, it is. It's America First. It's the David Meade show, but America First Republican. And this is why I do this. Oh, there's a real picture of this dude. Now he's in the town of Somerset doing it. Oh my gosh, look at this. Now he's in the town of Somerset doing it. Wow, town of Somerset. Wow. Last week I was traveling south on Plymouth Avenue in the area of Rodman Street, and while I was stopped at a red light, it was approached by a woman who was questioning donations for a child stricken by cancer, and in fact there were several people with this woman, and they seemed to be well coordinated, but in their effort to solicit funds, me being a father and someone who has a family and friends, scum bags to cancer, I gave the lady a donation. But that night it was still bothering me on how unfair the world can be, and there is this incident of a boy fighting for his life. So I went online to see if I could find a contact for him and his family, as I wanted to see I could do more to help. Much to my surprise, I discovered that this boy may be cancer free for some time, and that this is a scam that caused quite regulatory in the community. I hope it's not a scam, because only a low life would fake children cancer to solicit money, and hopefully may funds, and the funds of the went to help this young man. Please beware of these women, and where her husband collecting off children from Turkey and child that not theirs, and the child that has actually already defeated cancer. A shame on these people. They should be thrown in jail. If I see this woman or her husband personally, I am going live and putting them on blast and shame, and blast and share some photos of these real stories and real parents. These people are shameless. Okay, they are shameless. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? And whoever does that, you know what I'm saying? And this kid is cancer free, so they are shameless. Okay, shameless and scummies. You know what I'm saying? You don't go around doing that stuff with the children and everything. You don't. I mean, that is shameless. Okay, it's the poor little boy. That kid could be cancer free. Okay, and which is from the way I look at it, and this kid is cancer free. These people are shameless. Okay, they are shameless. Okay. And look at it, man. Look at it. These are the same people that was saw on Plymouth Avenue, okay? And to end the video, because that video was live. If I see these people, yes, I will actually shame them and post it, okay? Because this is not right. They shouldn't be doing this, and that's it. Wow. This is unbelievable that this is actually really happening. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, if anybody lives in New Bedford and sees these people, is to call police and let the authorities know that these people. I'll share the picture. I'll share the picture out there, and they just made a very good name for themselves, and that's pretty much being said there. So I'm gonna share this picture to everybody's messenger, so that way people know these people, and so even everybody's messenger, I'm going to share it to everyone's, and so that way they could actually see what these people are actually like, because these people are no good. Okay, they are, and whoever does that, you know what I'm saying, who does that, okay, collect money from these from people like this. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I just shared a picture of these individuals. They're in our town of Somerset. They're in the town of Somerset, doing the same thing. So I did share it, and I. So I mean, it's pretty sad, that this stuff has to happen, and it's sad, when I mean, you look at all this stuff, okay, you look at all this, because sometimes I like to give donations, you know what I'm saying, but I'm glad that somebody had posted these pictures from these individuals that are going out there scamming and actually doing these things. So if you see these guys in Somerset or New Bedford or anywhere, Taunton, if anybody lives in Taunton, they see these people in there, please just call police and and get a good look at them, and let the police know that, well, we know who these people are. These people are scamming, okay? These people, and matter of fact, the kid is I believe 11 years old. I think I heard today that he was cancer free. So please do not give any money to these people. Do not. Do not give any money to these people. So and I'm going to be working on this for a little bit, and until these people also caught and brought to justice too as well for scamming, and because scamming is a crime in Massachusetts. It's 10 years. maybe a little more. I don't know. I'm gonna check all of that. But just don't give any money to these people, and because these people are scammers, you know what I'm saying, and they're no good, and they're awful people, they're evil, so do not, okay, give any money to these people, so because so I mean, it's these people are just I mean, this is not good. When people do stuff like that here. I mean, they think because they get away with stuff, but they can't. I'm saying they can't keep getting away with things because it's no fun and games. So if you see these people in New Bedford, Somerset, Swansea, anywhere, Taunton, anywhere, Fairhaven, be sure to call police. And let the authorities know that these people here are scammers. And the kids like 11 years old, the kids cancer free. So already, so do not give these people any money. I mean, I know I know this community loves to donate. But if you're going to donate your time, money, and everything else, either donate it to the Salvation Army or give it to or donate it to the shelter or something to help the homeless out and everything because these people are no good. And matter of fact, I'm going to and I just shared it on people's messenger too. So, and just to let people know about these people and how much of they are scum. You know what I'm saying? So it is. These people. They do these things. So that's why I shared it to I shared it to the couple of people. So I mean, I did. You know what I'm saying? I shared it. And these people are they're scammers. Do not give these people any money. If you see them anywhere around in your town area, whatever, be sure to call police and let the Fall River Police Department know what these people are actually doing because it's not right. This kid is cancer free and this kid's about 11 years old. So, I did. You know what I'm saying? And so just please don't give them money because these people are disgusting. Okay, and there's a place in I say hell for them. You know what I'm saying? So because it's not right. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. You know what I'm saying? Um, I mean, Massachusetts, we love to give donations, and we try to always try to do the right thing, and and help out. You know what I'm saying? And you got people like and help out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So and you got people that always want to help out. You know what I'm saying in the community. Sometimes we have the Navy cadets, the little Marine cadets out there collecting money. Sometimes and people don't want to give because of people like that. You know what I'm saying? Do these things. So yes, and we do actually need Sam Sutter, in office because he is actually for public public safety and everything. He used to be a DA and a mayor, and he likes public housing. So and I think it's um, so he likes public like affordable housing. So I mean, it's so he likes the affordable housing, you know, and it's so he does. He likes affordable housing, and and but if you see these individuals around, don't give them any money. Don't. I mean, it's because it's pretty sad that we have to deal with this. You know what I'm saying? So if you see them, do not go next to them. Wind your window up and just keep, when you see a green light, just keep going. Do not, because it's a sad. It is. It's terrible, and we don't want to you know excuse me. We don't want to deal with that. So tonight's weather is cloudy conditions will continue the rest of the day. Windy, gust up to around 13 miles an hour. So Fall River 40, mostly cloudy, highs 51, lows 35. And Saturday cloudy with a little bit of rain. Sunday clouds. Monday 32, 45, 31, 46, 35, 51, 29, 48. Tuesday 33, 43. Rain most likely on Tuesday. Wednesday rain most likely 32, 41. 33, 44 on Thursday. Sunny 30, 50 on Friday. Saturday 33, 53. And most likely to be rain. Air quality index of 48, which is a similar to yesterday about this time. If I missed something in the weather, please go to your app and go and check it out, or I can and okay, you know what, I'm gonna 40s, 39s, 38s, 37, 36, 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m. Tonight will be cloudy, 35, 1 a.m., 34, 2 a.m., 33, 3 a.m., 31, 4 a.m. The moon's going to be out with a little star, big star, baby star, in the 30s. Tonight, 5 a.m., 30s, a little star, a little half a moon there. 6 a.m., cloudy with the moon behind it. And 6:05 a.m., sunrise. And 7 a.m. in the morning, 31, 34, 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., and 12 p.m. will be cloudy, 47, 48. This is all week's weather, cloudy, 47, 45, 43. Sunrise at 5:45 p.m., 6 p.m. At 6 p.m., cloudy in the 40s. So this is the weather from the David Meade show. I always give you the weather and exclusives, and and the stories too that that I get, breaking news, in this. So that's that's our yes, yes. So that is the so yeah, so that is the those are the scammers that we that was found on Plymouth Avenue and Fall River. When you see them, please do not give them any money, and do not give them any money. Please pass that video all the way around, all the way around, so that way they'll let people know not to give them actually any money. So these people are scammers. They don't care, who they who they hurt. You know what I'm saying? And and they don't care if it's a child that they scamming money off of. So, uh, so don't please share this video all over the place, and please let people know that it's this is a scam. Do not give money out and to anybody. So it is. It's a shame. It's hey, people these days, what I'm saying, they're desperate for money, and they don't care. You know what I'm saying? They don't. And they don't. And something, I always said, okay, I love giving donations out, but when you see the cadets, Navy cadets, the little cadets out there, Marine cadets, I mean, yeah, you can donate to them, give them a little money here and there. The Boy Scouts, give a little money to them. I know the Boy Scouts and stuff, and I know I give them a little bit of money here and there. So yeah, I mean it's better that way. You know what I'm saying it is, and so this is your local news from the David Meade Show. The show local news from the David Meade Show. Always bringing you the weather, sports, everything, and I like to talk about soccer. I like to talk about things. So I'm going to get to basically all of that, and so I'm going to get to basically all of that very soon. So for now, you just get the weather and the news from the David Meade Show. So that's what you get for right now. I'm working on it, and it's getting a little bit better. I'm looking for 1,000 views, for my video because I want to get it monetized, and and get super chats and everything, so I can actually start getting more views and stuff. So get more things actually going. So I'm going to, I have a flag in the back there, and sometimes I keep forgetting. I got to remind myself, I got to put note to every time I do my video, I have to say pledge allegiance to the flag. So I'm going to say pledge allegiance to the flag. I'm going to put my hands over here, and I'm going to say pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And when I say justice for all, I don't mean it's justice for all. I don't mean it's you're not above the law. You know what I'm saying? So it's justice for all. But the thing is, some people think they're above the law, and and they're not. You know what I'm saying? So, but let's at the end, I would like to close out on a prayer, because we want to because we want to bring these individuals, the ones that are scamming, bring these individuals into to justice, and also the other two that kicked this guy to the ground and robbed him, and bring them to justice, because they haven't been found yet. They got to be identified first before we can bring charges against these individuals that knocked these people, knocked this gentleman down on the ground and robbed the money and everything. So, but we have the labor department, and it says that 2 Streets Petersburg restaurant kept wages to cover the cost. Wow, awesome. Kept the wages to cover the costs, and it's pretty much of that. So teenager dies after a tree crushed her as she cleaned the storm drains on outside of Tennessee. The tree fell on her and crushed her, and the the poor girl died. So my heart goes out to the families and and her friends and asking the Lord to give them peace and a peace of mind. So, but that's just I still got a lot more here to go. My time's almost up on my podcast. It's 7:47. I have to keep in mind 7:47 because I started at 6:52. So I started at 6:52. So I'm going to give it up to 8 o'clock. So, but just keep in mind, yes. But the town of Sister Catering of a taking over Bear Den Buttonwood Park Zoo. Wow. The business is also gearing up for a new Dartmouth location. Oh. So they're giving up. They're giving up for a new location. So yeah, they're going. I guess they're moving to a new location. So the Buttonwood Park Zoo. I guess it's going to Buttonwood Park Zoo. So moving to another location, which is cool. I love animals. You know what I'm saying? I do. I used to. I was in a circus, Clyde Beatty Cole Brothers Circus once, but I was the security guard, and standing at the door. I traveled from New Bedford to Fall River at one point. Then I went to Hartford, Connecticut. Then I went to Florida and stuff. I had a pretty good time, when I was younger. So I mean, hey, you're gonna have a good time, right? So we do our best when it comes to trying to make ends meet, make money, and try to support yourself at that point. So the search was on the way. All right. So I just want to say this one more time because the search for that Fairhaven woman, 43-year-old, she was found. She was in the woods. She came out. Actually, matter of fact, I didn't even know it. They had a drone looking for her, as well as the dog, Coast Guard, and everything. So and the Harbor Patrol. So yeah, she was found. And yeah, she came out of the woods. Wow, awesome. And that was a good day for the state troopers and the drone and Harbor Patrol, Coast Guard, and everything else. So that was a good day for them. You know what I'm saying? So that was an awesome day. And yes, and it is. It's as safe as Detroit. Yeah. Well, I mean, people tell me that safe as Detroit. Well, Fall River is not that safe. You know what I'm saying? But we know that other towns like Detroit, Chicago, Illinois, New York City. When you enter the Bronx and stuff over there, those kind of places, yeah, really not safe over there. So but Fall River, is when you're in the mayor of the city of Fall River, you're supposed to hold press conferences and let the public know that these people wasn't caught. Okay, these people are still at large. So I urge everybody to walk to 3, 4, 5 at a time down the street. So that way, if you're approached, one of you can call, one of you can call the 911 and call the police department, because you never know when these people are gonna show up again. They probably show up unexpected. You know what I'm saying? So, things happen in broad daylight. You know what I'm saying? And and when these things happen in broad daylight, you never know. These things could happen on a bus. These things could happen on the street. I mean, these things could happen anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But just gotta, but again, you know what I'm saying? People just like on their phones, they're not paying attention to what they're doing, and they're not looking around for their surroundings. So this is what happens. So we want to be vigilant. You know what I'm saying? Look around. I look around everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And I urge people to stay on. You can look at your phones. Yes, wait till you get home. But when you're on the street, you're shopping and everything else. Pay attention and look around. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention because you never know what's going to happen in there. Okay, you know. So I mean, I never let my wife out alone by herself. You know what I'm saying? Whether she comes out, she comes and meets me. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I never let her go out by herself. I'm always with her. I could be tired, but you know what? I don't let her go out by herself because you know what? Because she's my wife and I care about her. You know what I'm saying? And and I love her to from the moon and back. You know what I'm saying? You know. So with that being said, I'm going to try to focus on more things that's really going on, in our city, and so I'm not going to focus on the crazy things. I'm just going to focus on what's going on in our city, and so third-party test results on a train derailment wasted in India, and residents are still having this problem and everything else. So my question always again comes up. Okay, so why are these trains being derailed like this? Is it because of the union? Is it because of they're not taking care of their trains? So I mean, and here we are getting trains here. And here we are getting trains, and over here. So what is the actual chances of jumping on these trains and these trains derailing? So I don't know. I mean, we have to, figure this out. Second body found in a search of a missing twin brother in Texas. So that's heartbreaking. A second body has been found during a search for a 13-year-old twin brother who went missing in the water of Texas beach on Sunday. Wow. These are all stories, that the news don't actually bring you. But I mean, David Meade show, America First, Republican Conservative, will bring you all these exclusives, all these things that that Channel 12, Channel 10, Channel 6, don't bring you. You know what I'm saying? These are all the things that they don't bring you that I can, actually talk about on Facebook or Twitter or or Instagram or Fall River Media, because I do have a Fall River Media page. Okay, I do, and you can like that page too as well, because I mean, I can also broadcast off of that. So again, today I was out over next to Durfee High School, and I was on live over there talking about Bishop Colony High School, how they're closing. So that is a Catholic school. So I mean, that is a pretty decent thing. I don't know, but Bishop Stang in Dartmouth, and I'm hoping that Bishop Stang in Dartmouth takes them, because over at the Bishop Colony High School, across the street from Durfee, they had the Hilltoppers over there, baseball team, softball team over there. They were called the Hilltoppers. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty decent over there. When you're playing over there, but they have to close it, and so they be sent to Dartmouth. But again, there's other questions why, but the thing is, they would have to put the number 9 express bus, back on the road again, and transport these. SERTA would have to do that. You know what I'm saying? And other than that, or they can hire a part-time driver just to make those runs in the morning and in the afternoon, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Just a part-time driver just for that, for that time, You know what I'm saying? And pay him for that time. Let him run the children to Bishop Stang and Dartmouth. You know what I'm saying? Just that run. You know what I mean? For from morning and come back in the afternoon, and that's it. Just a part-time job for him. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, if they want to do it that way, But other than that, I mean, if they don't want to do it that way, then they may have to reinstate the number 9 express to New Bedford bus again. So and so it's either hire a part-time driver for express bus to bring them to Bishop Stang and New Bedford, Dartmouth, or just put the number 9 express on, permanently, so that way we can, so these kids can get to school in time, because it's closing at the end of the day, and we want to, we want to be. It's closing at the end of the year, so we want to, be aware of this, because ain't gonna be no more over there. It's a shame. It's a good school. You'll learn a lot over there too as well, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying, and I don't know if it had basically anything to do with any funding, but I don't know. I don't know if it had anything to do with any funding. I personally doubt it, though. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say that it has anything to do with it. So I'm just looking and see if there's any more to talk about, because Seafood Exposed North American returns to Boston this weekend, which is okay. So we see if there's not no more to say or talk about. Okay, yeah. Chuck Norris, everybody knows Chuck Norris. He had passed away, so did Trebet. I mean, the Texas Rangers are also great. So, and I love the Texas Rangers, because when I was a kid growing up, that's all I did was watch the Texas Rangers. You know what I'm saying? So, Texas Rangers are awesome. So, with that being said, my prayers go out to, to the Rangers, or the Rangers family. I mean, but we all know that Walker, his mother and father, died. His father, I guess, their mother and father were killed at point, and there was this thing called Running Bear. Took him in and brought him up as their own, and he became a Texas Ranger, and so he became a Texas Ranger. So Texas Rangers, they are, the Texas Rangers oversee a lot of the corruption in the police departments and everything. So that's what they oversee. So Florida man shot an alligator at his attacker, his dog, in the backyard. May hurt, just dropped it. So well, yeah, he shot the alligator. Global mystery of what is known about this Nord Stream pipeline. What is about this pipelines explosions? Wow, really 6 months after. Russian Germany pipelines. There is no exceptions as to what happened, and serious unconfirmed reports are filing information vacuum as investigations into and information to this blast continues. So I'll keep you up to date with that. You know what I'm saying? So parents, Proudy, and boys, students, demanded changes amid the school violence. Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, school violence is there is actually too much of that going on, and we talk about we talk about school violence. You know what I'm saying, and yeah, we do. You know what I'm saying, we talk about school violence. We talk about bullying in the schools, because I know. I mean, when I was going to Durfee High School, I was bullied. But you know what? But I did. I stood up for myself, and when you stand up for yourself, then they don't pick on you no more. So if you are going to school and you feel like somebody's bullying you, you know what? Stand up for yourself. You know what I'm saying, stand up for yourself and show them that bullying is not allowed in any school ever. So you stand up, and that's what you do. You show them that it's bullying is not accepted in any school, in any school. Because bullying means that they could take your money, and push you around and everything else. It's not acceptable. Domestic violence is not acceptable either. And I mention this a lot because there's a lot of guys out there that like to put their hands on women, and there's also a lot of women like to put their hands on guys. But I mean, it works both ways. I mean, it's a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm more sticking up for women than I am for the men. But I mean, I'm more on a woman's side than a man's side. You know what I'm saying? But women, they tend to raise their hands too, as well as men do. So, but and I'll talk about that on Friday. And I'll do my research on the domestic violence, and I'll write some things down, and we'll talk about that on Friday at 7 p.m. So we'll talk about that Friday at 7 p.m. So the Minneapolis City Council meetings is disrupted as a city council ways to stop disruption. So a man removed from the Minnesota City Council chambers on Thursday, which is today, after causing disruption during the meetings during a council decision and stopping disruption during the meetings. Wow, this guy is a they're really beauties. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, city council meetings in Minnesota. So I mean, they're trying to render to a decision, and the guy was acting up in the city council meeting in Minnesota, city of Minnesota. So I mean, you can't do that either. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's kind of wrong for people to interrupt the city council while they're trying to come to a decision. If you have a question, be sure to. If you have a question, then hey, look here. Ask the question during input meetings. You know what I'm saying, with the city council. But again, Mayor Paul Coogan is overlooking these issues that are happening here in the city of Fall River. As you know, I have proof. I sent you pictures of the guy being kicked to the ground. I also sent you proof that there is a scammer going around on Plymouth Avenue, whether if they're in Somerset, Swansea, or New Bedford, or anywhere. you know what? Anybody that sees them, you call the police right away because it's a scam. This little 11-year-old boy is free from cancer, and that's a shame. Okay, these people are ruthless. Okay, and they'll do anything is actually to make money. So I post these pictures. There's videos up there. Matter of fact, I even show you the video on my video. So if anybody sees that video, please share it. You know what I'm saying? Share that video. We want to we want to keep our city nice and safe here in the city of Fall River, and and have people walking and being safe and not fearing of someone is going to jump them and kick them to the ground and everything. So we want a safe city, and we all going to and we're all going to get together, and we are going to have a safe city here in Fall River, Massachusetts, and we will elect a new mayor, whether if it's Jordan Sylvia or Sam Sutter. I don't care who it is, but it's we're gonna have a safe city, and we're all gonna work together, and and we are gonna hold Mayor Paul Coogan accountable for his actions, and also for his actions. So I just want to say, whoever was watching, thanks to my son Jacob Roberts. My son Jacob Roberts. He also has a iOS. He has a streaming. He has a streaming too. He likes to do. It's Crazy Jake 316. You can go to him and go to his website, and his video, and watch him play Minecraft, because that's what he likes to do. And I love that kid, man. He's my world YouTube. So go check out his, and go look it up. I mean, he's awesome, man. You know what I'm saying? So very creative, and on things that he likes to do. So I mean, he's had a PC one day, and he's put it together. He's put a hard drive in and all inside. And let me tell you something. He is so amazing. You know what I'm saying? I wish I can put a hard drive in a computer, and in a computer. Yeah, I take it apart, and I probably just forget about putting a hard drive in there. That would be me. But I'm good. I like to do a podcast and a show. So I'm pretty much all set. So this is my gig right here. I like doing this and going to work in the mornings and stuff. When it's time. So I want to say, everybody, take care. Have a great night. This is the David Meade Show. America First Republican. So take care, everybody, and also conservative. But I also want to say a prayer before I leave. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for let me doing my podcast, and again this information out, Lord, because I mean there is a couple of individuals out there that the police did not apprehend. And Lord, and I mean it's quite a it's disturbing. This poor man was kicked to the ground, and we need to hold, Lord, we need to hold this these people these people accountable for what they did, please, and I pray, Amen. And also, Lord, we have others out there too, scamming, Lord, and we need to, bring these people to justice and hold them accountable, Lord, because they're out there scamming and using a child that was already free from cancer, Lord, and and it's sad, Lord. I know that you have your ways I know that. Okay, I know you have your ways, of doing things, and but Lord, you always had told us that that we always have to pray for our enemies. But I mean, but these people that are scamming like this, Lord, there's no place in heaven for them. But there will always be a place in hell for them too as well. So thank you, Lord. Thank you, and I hope you listen to my my prayers, and I hope one day, Lord, that you can give me some feedback, and and give me some feedback, because there is we still have a lot of hope for this country, Lord. We still have a lot of hope. So please, let's clear out all the evil, and clear out all the evil and all the bad people. So thank you, and and God bless, and amen. So that was my prayer for tonight. So I want to tell everybody, take care. Have a great night. I have to get up in the morning, and and I will see you Friday, and I will bring up some I will be doing my show Friday at 7 p.m. So it'd be Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. So at 7 p.m. So take care, everybody. Have a great night. This is your host, Dave Meade. Again, America First, Republican, Conservative. Take care and have a great night.